TommyInnit Minecraft mods are things of beauty, but how do they stack up against one another, and which are some of the best episodes of all time? That's what we're gonna look at today. Welcome back, friends, and a special welcome to all the new friends out there. I'm YoBGS. If you are a new friend, by the way, please consider subscribing. It lets me know that you like videos like these, and I might make some more of them in the future. But first, I do have a question for you, friends. What did you do over the last weekend? Maybe you went out with some of your friends, maybe you stayed inside and played video games. A couple of you may have, done some homework. I don't know why you would do that, but I actually posted up on my couch and watched all 24 of the TommyInnit Minecraft mod videos, and I think I've come up with the definitive TommyInnit Minecraft mod tier list. Now, I'll be honest with you, the first thing that was difficult, as you can see right here, is to figure out what thumbnail went with which freaking video. I would be surprised if TommyInnit himself could identify which of these thumbnails goes with which video, but I've got the tier list here. We're gonna go S tier all the way through D. I did have like an F tier, but ultimately there was only one video that I put in the F tier, so I figured just get rid of that and we'll have a D. And by the way, if you do help me get to 60K subs, friends, Ghost Pepper Gumball, right here, we're gonna be having that at 60K subs. Now let's get into the tier list. All right, so first up here, we've got Minecraft's Colossal Tnt Mod is stupidly funny. And I mean, what is not to love about this one, right? You've got them taking literal TNT dumps around the world of Minecraft. Wilbur and Charlie spend a lot of time trying to save a flower. Tommy, gets a little bit messed up in there. Wilbur starts singing about Phil's tax situation. And I think this one highlights kind of what some of the differences are in a lot of the Minecraft mod videos. The cast, the group of people that Tommy is with, play a huge role in where these are going to come out. So I'm gonna give this one an A, just because I love the mod, and I feel like the way that they're acting throughout the whole thing is really funny. Next up, we've got, it looks like Minecraft's Black Hole Mod is very funny. Now, this video got age restricted. I did not know this until I sat down this weekend and rewatched it. I think that's very funny in and of itself, the fact that Tommy can't even watch his own video, but I almost feel like this one was too hard. You're gonna see this later. There's one that they play in hardcore mode. It like takes away from some of the comedy, when they're constantly dying and trying to find ways not to. So I gotta put this one at a B. Coming up is one of the best. You got Minecraft's Body Shuffle Mod is stupidly funny. And by the way, reading the titles of these all in a row like this, it feels really weird, but they're what he named them. So very funny, stupidly funny, funniest ever. You're gonna be hearing those words a lot. But Minecraft's Body Shuffle Mod is stupidly funny. The dramatic readings about ostrich fighting. Charlie and Wilbur shrunk down to nothing. They got trapped in a damn compost pile. You'd think there was no reason that this mod should have been as funny as it is, but it highlights why, like, the Wilbur and Quackity dynamic, or the Wilbur and Charlie dynamic, like in this one, it makes these videos. They are so, like, I was rolling watching this one again. So I'm gonna go with an A. I definitely think it could be S tier, but I'm trying to not give out too many of the S's. This one, it's like an S bordering on an A, but I'm gonna put it in the A for right now. Okay, so this next one is actually kind of odd. It was the one, Minecraft, but the floor is lava. And I say it's odd because this is one of the ones with like Ninja, and obviously Goggy was in it too, to look at the thumbnail here, but I didn't watch a lot of the Ninja on the Dream SMP, the Ninja Goggy backstory, and to me, like, the Ninja George stuff, their marriage, Ninja passive-aggressively yelling at George, like, it was funny to me, but compared to if you had, like, Wilbur in the video instead of Ninja, or, you had someone else instead of Ninja, I just couldn't get behind it as much as I wanted to. So this is gonna be the first one that I have to put in the D category. This is the one that started it all, my friends. We have the funniest Minecraft mod ever. Now, proximity chat was what they considered to be the funniest mod ever, and it's funny to see, in comparison to like the portal gun mod, the laser eye mod, stuff like that. proximity chat seems really tame in comparison, but this is the one, if you remember, where Tommy kind of said he felt like Wilbur's brother and Wilbur wasn't having it at all. Dad's always doing his thing. Like, this is a really fun throwback if you haven't had the chance to check it out yet, but it's kind of tame in comparison to just how off the rails some of these would go. So I'm gonna put it in A. Again, it's like that borderline SA tier, but I think this one is definitely an A for sure. And then we've got Minecraft's gas mod is actually funny. These titles, what is he doing with it? But they worked. All of these videos have like infinity million views. If you see me look over here, by the way, I've got Tommy's YouTube channel pulled up because I'm trying to match the thumbnails with what is actually going on in the videos. But if you watch these in the order they came out, and I did, again, this was about 12 hours of TommyInnit and crew over the weekend. This was the first one for me that just didn't quite pan out. Like, I mean, because, you know, the body shuffle mod was the one before this one. And it's funny in spots, but again, like, you're comparing it to the ostrich speech, you know? So I have to give it a C just because it was up against some really good ones. And to me, it wasn't as funny as those ones were. Like, for example, this one, we've got, what is the name of this one? The Dragon Morph Mod. I think this was the first one that got age restricted too, because it was a mess. All of the words that I want to say about this video, they're inappropriate for small children, pregnant women, people with heart conditions. You just can't say enough about this video. This was the one where Quackity and Wilbur, you might remember, had this whole like swinger arc going where Quackity was going to sleep with Dragon Wilbur's wife, and a lot of that is very like, I don't even know how you describe it. You just have to go back and watch it. This one definitively goes up in the A tier because I absolutely, going back and watching that one, I cracked up, and like you have to rewind because you're laughing so hard that you miss some of the jokes. It is so good. But in comparison to that, we've got this one, and it's I installed the girlfriend mod. Now, kind of like the gas video, I just didn't get this one. Like, I like that they kind of started to deviate from the standard, you know, turn on a mod and try and beat the game. But the thing is, like, I really like when they do the standard mod, try and beat the game, because it leaves the door open for all sorts of just weird scenarios to happen. There was a ton of chaos in this one, but like, I didn't feel like again, I don't know, maybe it's just because I've never played this mod before, but I just felt like I didn't get it. I felt like it wasn't, I don't know, it didn't click, so I gotta set that one in the D tier. Okay, since we're through the first third of these, I wanted you to know, by the way, I posted this on tiermaker.com. If you search for YoBGS TommyInnit mod, you should be able to find this so you can make your own and post your own. And I want to challenge Joey Sings, I want to challenge Nate Allen, Hot Sauce Beats, my buddies on the Dream Team podcast. They got to make their own versions of this. Either react to mine or do your own, and let's see where you put all the different mod videos. Now, I've stalled long enough because the next one up is the most hilarious Minecraft mod ever. And if you are going to call your video that, it's gotta deliver. And holy crap, did this one absolutely deliver. So the interesting thing about this one, again, is that it's simple. All they added was the super jump mod and proximity chat. But then it devolves into Wilbur selling old man insurance. Quackity has like the Team Rocket strats. He just comes in, says something horrible, and then blasts off so nobody can see him. This one definitely lived up to its name. I think it's gotta be one of my favorite. I think you gotta put it on the S tier. Now, this next one may actually be my favorite of, I don't know if you call it like the new generation of these mod videos. Since Tommy started vlogging, this is my favorite one of the mod videos. Minecraft's Portal Gun mod is stupidly funny. And it's because this one went back to basics. This is an old mod. You've got a new dynamic in Schlatt and Tubbo. By the way, they did a Let's Play on Tubbo's Let's Play channel, and it's kind of funny watching the two of them just play some old school Minecraft. In this one, they're pitch shifting in the nether. There was the parented team, the parentless team. It was a whole scene. And I don't know, I love this one, but I wanted just a little bit more out of it, I guess. So we'll take the portal gun mod and we will put that in the B. And I love that this thing kind of randomizes all of them, because we got to throw it back a little bit to the laser eye mod. This was one of my favorite thumbnails ever, by the way. I gave myself like a cool Cyclops eye, but it was the era of the early mod videos. And I don't know if it's the people in them. I don't know if it's the mod itself. I think we can all agree that when it came to beating the game, this one was by far the most broken. This is also the one where Phil and Wilbur lasered their way into the void, and Wilbur started like the void cult. Meanwhile, Tommy tried to build like a boys' home and ended up lasering it down. This is another one you gotta check out. And by the way, I'm putting it up in the S tier because it is another one of like my favorite ones of all time. Now, it feels weird. We're kind of rolling with some of the good ones. So we're gonna keep it going with the Lava Ravine mod. Is actually funny. And I've got one word for you, friends. One word. That word, chesticles. Chesticuffs. Whatever it's called. By the way, 6 more words. Wilbur and Charlie are hilarious together. This one, top tier. I love this. Again, though, I don't want everything to be S tier, so I'm gonna put it in the A. But arguably, any of these, I don't know. I think you could put them in the S tier. Like, all of these videos are good. You know, I have a blast watching all of them, but at the end of the day, you gotta put some of them up and you gotta put some of them down. And on the note of putting one of them down, I survived Minecraft's hardest mod. So my issue with this one is I never played RL Craft. So like, again, like with the girlfriend mod, I didn't get this one. You know, I didn't understand a lot of what was going on in RL Craft. So between trying to watch them, you know, do their jokes, the mod itself being really difficult, and me not knowing what the hell was going on, like, I'm putting this one on me. So I'm putting this one in the D tier, but again, I'm putting it on myself because I just didn't understand what was going on in the video. So here's one that I wanted to love like a lot more than I did when I watched it back, and that is beating Minecraft without leaving the end. I think this one goes to show that like the more complex mods or mod packs that they put in don't necessarily make for funnier videos. I think my problem in this one was kind of like there was no, the Wilbur aspect, the Charlie aspect that I'd come to love over the early videos. It wasn't in this one. And by this point, it feels like everyone's almost like trying to play a role. I don't know, it's almost like they're being less themselves as these mod videos kind of go on. Like, I love the Flavolite, I love Ranboo and his 3,000 days of staring into the void, but honestly, like, it's a middle of the road for me, if not a little bit lower. I could put it in the B tier, but I think for like balance, I'm gonna say this one's a C. And I feel like the Ranboo friends are not gonna enjoy that very much. But here's the thing, like, you have to compare that to some of the all-time funniest Minecraft videos that I have ever seen. And this next one is included in that. We're talking Minecraft's Morph Mod is very funny. So when you look at all of the videos that we've examined so far, Wilby, right? Charby, you know, this one was the gold standard for some of these. Schlatt turning into a husk and trying to like scam Tommy. It's just so, like, it's again, they have so much room to just be stupid and still make progress as the game went on. So Minecraft's Morph Mod is very funny. For me, that one, S tier every single time. I think you absolutely put that one there. But this next one, Minecraft's, what is it? I escaped Minecraft's prison. See, now I'm trying to find the name of it again, because it's a very, escaping Minecraft's funniest prison. Maybe I'm being too harsh on this one, but the quality in the top tiers is just so good. I never played the prison escape mods in Minecraft when I was growing up, you know? Like, I feel like I would have ranked this one higher if I had nostalgia for any of the old mods. I love the funny box. I love the Tubbo arc in this one. Like, I loved the potential that this one had, but ultimately it goes in the maybe B, maybe C, probably gonna leave it in the C tier. I've been sitting here trying to think of what I want to do for this one. Minecraft's Natural Disaster mod is stupidly funny. It is incredibly funny. I forgot until I watched this one back that this is the Mule Bits episode. This is like why Wilbur is essential to these videos, because Wilbur made this one. But my hard part, and why I can't tell if I want this one to be in B or in A, is because Charlie did this video before. So this is kind of like just a takeoff on a video Charlie did, but my God, Wilbur in this one is so good. I'm teetering on the brink of B and A. I'm gonna give it an A, just because why not, right? You only YOLO once, as they say. But then, we're gonna throw it back a little bit more here with Minecraft's Funniest Pirates. And I think a lot of people will disagree with this one. Again, you can let me know in the comments down below. But the simple mod, beat the game formula, that is what I like. You put these guys in an open world without a whole lot of a goal. I feel like it's too much, you know? It overrides all of our ADD brains, and we can't really figure out what to do. So this one got like almost too chaotic at some points, and that's why I think I'm gonna throw this. It's in the C tier, maybe the D tier, but I'm gonna put it in the D tier. All right, so now we've got the new funniest Minecraft mod ever, and this was the size change mod, which again, you give them access to something that has the potential for them to be just so goofy and over the top, and you gotta say this is one of the funniest ones. Plus, this had one of my favorite lines in all of the Minecraft mod videos, where Phil said he was gonna be crafting a belt. Quackity went wild. Like, Quackity and Wilbur made that, like, you know, the small Minecrafters little area. So this one, again, top tier for me. You gotta put it in the S. And then we move on to the surgery mod video. I've got my notes over here that I keep referring to because I need them. It's 25 videos, because I just realized there's one of them that I forgot to put on there, and I'm gonna get back to that one in just a bit. But the surgery mod, I was worried going into it that this one was gonna be way more difficult than, like, I thought it was gonna be so hard and so complicated, kind of like the RL Craft one, that I wasn't gonna like it. You know what I mean? Because it was gonna be too hard to understand. But literally, Wilbur became Dr. Malpractice and saved anything that would have been too complicated. Dr. Malpractice alone, to me, puts this video in the B category. All right, so now we're gonna kind of return to the Ninja arc here, because Ninja did 2 of these, and the second one was Minecraft's Time Freeze mod is hilarious. And again, I forgot Ninja was in some of these until I gave them a rewatch. I think the cast of the videos matters a ton. When you're comparing all of the mod videos to one another, the cast matters in a big way. And I just felt like Ninja and the Goggy divorce thing, I don't know, I wasn't as into it as I could have been. I'd rather had Quackity or Schlatt be a part of it. So I'll give this one a C. Wilbur, again, tried to carry this one, but I think you gotta leave it in the C category. Now we're gonna go to another one of the, like, modern era videos. Minecraft's TNT Rain mod is actually funny, and the biggest problem with this one was it was hardcore. They did last longer in this one than they did in the free trial SMP. I'm still a little bit mad about that, but I think that hardcore in the mod videos in general is a weird choice. Like, the funny deaths are part of what make these so great. So I'm gonna give this a B. I wish we could have gotten more of it. All right, now we've got Minecraft, but the Void is Rising, which, again, to itself, if you wanna go and watch it, is a hilarious video. But the thing is, as I was watching through these in order, this felt like a combo of, like, the Lava Ravine mod and the Black Hole mod. Quackity and Ranboo as, like, the Void Deniers was some of the funniest material I've seen, but ultimately, when I watched through these, I felt like I'd seen them before. So I have to put this as a B, simply because, again, it felt like a video that I'd kind of watched before when I got to this one, and that sort of knocked it down a peg for me. So we're down to 2 more. There's only 1 here, but we're down to 2. I forgot to put a thumbnail on this list. So we're up to Minecraft's Wither Morph Mod. Very funny. If you ever wondered what Slimecicle's Dream SMP character would look like as a Wither, here you go. Technoblade was in this one, but again, like when you look at this, you have to compare the Wither mod to, say, the Dragon Morph Mod. And the Dragon Morph Mod may be my favorite video. So compared to that, I felt like the Wither one just didn't hold up that well, so I'm gonna put it in the C tier. All right, so there's gonna be a little bit of a weird edit here because mainly I had gotten very confused about a lot of this. I thought I forgot the funniest Minecraft mod ever, but yeah, it turns out that one is in there. It's right here. And this, my friends, is the Minecraft TommyInnit Minecraft mod tier list. I think I got it pretty well balanced. I'm a big fan of the way that things turned out. Where do you rank these? Did I get any of them wrong? Do you think any of them should be moved around? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm sure that I'll be hearing a lot of it from some of you. As always, if you like this, please make sure to subscribe. Take care, friends, and I will see you in the next one.